by James.
And if I'm Caron Butler, and anytime I see Wally Zerbiak guarding me, he has to be aggressive offensively.
Here's LeBron to the rim, and he's fouled. His right knee. Wizards off to an 8-3 lead. We're just underway here in Cleveland. Zerbiak passed on 3. Ilgauskas facing the double. 5 on the shot clock. James to Wallace again. Head coach, nice pass, and Haywood lays it home. Pretty setup. But Larry would always make certain that Ben got a couple of set play layups at the start of games.
We called them touches. If Ben Wallace got touches early, he was going to be more aggressive on the defensive end and, more importantly, on the offensive rebounding end.
Ilgauskas from Arenas. Anderson not able to finish. Only one shot attempt to this point for LeBron James. It's a 15-9 lead for the Wizards. Ruby Gibson has checked in, as has Anderson, Varejao. Mike Brown making changes for the Cavs. James using the pick. Here's James able to work his way through. Turn the Faber with a shot to block his face, and so they miss all 3. Here's James to the rim. LeBron.
Flash is very creative around the basket for his size. He can dribble out, but when he gets down there, he's very good and he's long and athletic.
Zerbiak for 3. Loose ball gathered in by James. And the foul is called as coming up on a minute and a half to play of this first quarter. The game is tied at 19.
Gilbert has taken off that wrap on that wrist that is supposed to be giving him problems. He just took it off during those free throws.
Ball slapped away.
Gilbert has taken off that wrap on that wrist that is supposed to be giving him problems. He just took it off during those free throws.
Ball slapped away from behind. James with the steal. And he is fouled. The basket. Cavaliers will hold for a final shot of the first quarter. James watched by Stevenson. Gibson over to set a screen. Here comes LeBron. Nice pass, and Joe Smith. Charles Barkley calling the Wizards the dumbest team in the history of civilization for calling out LeBron James. Here's the steal by Butler. Daniels rejected by James. Point as Butler comes up with a second field goal. Of course, Jay-Z has had extraordinary success. And Reggie, as you know, my talking about rap music would be like the song Mike Fratello talking to Washington.
The only thing I can kind of compare this to is I remember when these Cleveland Cavaliers signed Gerald Wilkins, and he was supposed to be the Jordan stopper as the Druids slice up in 18 foot slipped in their approach to their defensive categories: points, field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and they're at the bottom half on all their offensive ranks as well: points and field goals and assists.
Gilbert Arenas back in, and Cleveland has 6 minutes and a half to play in the first half. James. And the Wizards, followed by Game 4 between the Spurs and the Suns. All begins at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Nick Young, the rookie from University of Southern Cal, first-round draft pick for Washington, has checked in for the first time. Ilgauskas with 7 on the shot clock. We're down to 10 seconds left in the quarter. Here's James putting a move on Young and draws the foul with 9 points. And Gilbert Arenas struggling. He's playing hurt, just 1 of 7 from the field.
And let's say Delonte West, who had a pretty good game 1 as well, was 0 for that first half, 0 for 3 from the field.
Shot clock to 5. Ilgauskas start of the third quarter.
Well, it's one pass and the shot goes up, or they come down off a Cavalier miss and go one-on-one.
Zerbiak got a catch and shoot from downtown.
Are you kidding me?
When you're down by 16
you're down
points.
16 points and you're going to do that, and you've been struggling in the first 2 games? Come on.
producer Scooter Patino makes the point that anyone can talk. As James,
but I definitely wouldn't have started
vastly
talking if I was down by 16
Right.
points on the road.
West is turned back, kept alive by Wallace. Here's James for three.
Recognize again that Wally Serbiak was on him. You've got to make a quick move before the defense can adjust.
James foul. Teed up. Anderson Varejao hit with a flagrant. And Brendan Haywood a flagrant too, which means automatic ejection. And the chant of MVP directed towards LeBron James from this capacity crowd here in Cleveland. West for three in the opening round.
And not only this, you have to think the league is going to be reviewing this film. Is Brendan Haywood going to be suspended for Game 3? This is another thing that Eddie Jordan has to worry about.
Ilgauskas off the lead. Cleveland, as they look to go 2-up in this best of 7 Game 3 in our nation's capital Thursday night right here on TNT, 8 o'clock start time. And Game 4 in Washington on Sunday afternoon. Here's James. Yes. He had a foot on the left just to see if anybody was chasing him down for the potential hard hit. Serbiak had a knocked away, recovered by Varejao. And James, only his second field goal. He's 2 of 10. Has 7 points in all. James being played by Butler. Shot clock to 5.
By Caron Butler. Defiant Sangala streaking down the middle.
Gibson and Serbiak in the backcourt with James Varejao and Joe Smith on the front line. And here's James for 3. Serbiak for 3. Varejao gets to it. And the Cavaliers controlling the offensive glass.
As we said, offensive rebounds, they were #1, the Cleveland Cavaliers, at 13 a game. Beats the second chance points.
Crowd wants James to go right at Blatch, and he does. And he scores! Free throws have not been significant with this enormous lead. James tried to go to the left hand. Varejao, and James puts it. Things breaking down here in this fourth quarter with 8 minutes left. And this game apparently out of sight with the 23-point lead for the Cavaliers. LeBron James still on the floor. Goes around Stevenson who thought he was fouled and scores. Lost it, recovers. Brown with the save. Smith kicks it out. And they reset. Standing ovation for the Cavaliers. James draws the double. Here's Smith. Yes.